Hey everybody, Jeremy here. So now that we're done with the McFarlane DC Multiverse Crime Syndicate wave and we gotten all the Build-A-Figure parts, I want to show you what Starro is like. So you buy the 4 figures, you get all the parts, you put together this massive depiction of Starro, and this is a very nice Build-A-Figure, and he's pretty big too. Take a closer look at him here. And what I love about this is that we can see all of this sort of pink that's embedded around all the purple. So it's not just a really boring purple giant starfish looking creature. It's got a lot of very nice smaller details in there. And I also like how the pieces go together relatively flush, so it looks like one solid piece as opposed to 4 pieces being put together. I mean, you can still see the lines of where they attach, but I think they do a really good job of keeping it as subtle as they possibly could. And then when you flip it over, on the back, ooh, man, that's nasty. So look at all of these little suction pads here. I know some people don't like looking at this kind of stuff, but yeah, it is pretty gross. But it's a very nice detail, and these teeth are nice details too. Now, these teeth are sharp. I mean, these are like actual teeth. Like seriously, as I poke my finger on there, like it can hurt, man. So if this thing were alive and it just decided to chomp down, finger will be gone. So these are sharp. Keep that in mind if you want to have little kids play with this or something, because you know the teeth are sharp, but very nice detail on the back as well. So I love the fact that it's not smooth. I love the fact that we have both painted and sculpted detail in this guy, and that's what we really need when it comes to Build-A-Figures. The Build-A-Figures definitely have to be a cut above the regular figures that you buy to put it together. Now, if you want to get a sense of scale for this guy, I'm just going to bring in Superwoman here, just to kind of put them side by side. Now, of course, this is Starro, so it's not like, you know, 1-to-1 scale. That would be ridiculous. But just as far as the size of the figures go, you know, it's still going to be bigger than all of the regular figures in the DC Multiverse line. But, you know, just keep in mind, it's not the size of a building, you know, of course. And then you can also kind of get a sense of how massive this guy is. So it would probably take about, at least from here, from one side to the other, probably take you about 4 figures in order to get all the way to the end. So it is a really good size. The thing that I don't like the most about this Starro is that he can't stand up. There's no stand. They didn't include anything with any of the parts that would have allowed you to stand Starro up. So if I put him down like this and just let him go, it's just going to fall over. So if you're going to put this guy on display, you either have to put him in the back and kind of prop him up against a wall or a back panel, or you're going to have to fashion yourself some other kind of stand in order to get him to not fall over. Maybe you can put this guy on your Christmas tree this year. You can put him up there. But other than that, yeah, you're going to have to find some way to get him to stand up on his own. But I still think that this is a really good Build-A-Figure. I am very happy with it. And I also like the Crime Syndicate line too. I think it's a nice take on those superheroes who are super villains in that particular multiverse. And yeah, I think it's a very good wave. I like it. And I've also seen on Reddit, some people have been customizing this Starro. So I've seen some people like redo the eye and making it look like the eye of Sauron and stuff like that. One person put lights inside of it. You know, it was pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully if you haven't purchased any of the figures yet, maybe you'll find a clearance sale at some point. Black Friday's coming up and Target trying to get rid of all that old inventory so that you can snag Starro and add them to your collection today. So that's it, you guys. A look at the Build-A-Figure Starro from McFarlane Toys Crime Syndicate wave. Hopefully, if you like it, you'll be able to get yours for a cheaper price than everyone else. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll talk to you later.